Welcome to level 2 of the English ladder. How does it feel to step onto the intermediate tier of our podcast?
Oh, Mia, it feels incredible. Level 1 was all about building a rock-solid foundation, greetings, routines, jobs, shopping, and directions. But Level 2 is where English truly comes alive.
Exactly. In level 1, we spoke mostly in the present tense about general habits and daily facts, but to connect with people on a deeper level, build real friendships, and engage in meaningful conversations, you have to be able to talk about the past.
Think about it. When Monday morning arrives and a coworker asks, "How was your weekend?" Or when a friend asks, "What did you do last night?" You need to tell an engaging story, describe events in sequence, and express how you felt.
That is what we are mastering today. In episode 11, we're covering the simple past tense, regular versus irregular past verbs, time sequence connectors, storytelling expressions, and common past tense grammar traps.
Welcome to Level 2, Episode 11 of the English Ladder, here on English Loom. I'm Leo.
And I'm Mia. Let's begin our level 2 climb together.
Before we start today's lesson, a massive congratulations to everyone who completed the Level 1 graduation quiz in Episode 10. We read hundreds of your graduation paragraphs in the comments, and your progress has been astounding.
Yes, if you are holding your virtual level 1 completion badge, give yourself a big pat on the back. Now you are officially an intermediate learner.
If you are joining us for the first time, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you can follow the entire Level 2 journey. Now, let's jump straight into Episode 11.
Let's start with the most common Monday question in any English-speaking environment. How was your weekend? Or, what did you get up to this weekend?
What did you get up to is a very natural British and American idiom that simply means, what did you do?
To answer that question naturally, you need the simple past tense. Let's review the two types of past tense verbs, regular and irregular.
Regular verbs are easy because they follow a strict rule. You simply add ed to the base verb. Watch becomes watched. I watched a movie. Cook becomes cooked. I cooked dinner. Clean becomes cleaned. I cleaned my apartment. Visit becomes visited. I visited my grandparents.
But watch out for pronunciation. The ed ending is not always pronounced the same way. There are three distinct sounds. The t sound after voiceless sounds like k, p, s, sh, ch, cooked, watched, helped. The d sound after voiced sounds like n, l, v, z, r, cleaned, played, lived, worked, and the id sound only after verbs ending in the sounds t or d, visited, decided, needed, started.
That third rule is super important. You say visited, but you never say cooked. You say cooked.
Now, let's look at irregular verbs. These verbs do not take ed. They change their internal spelling completely, so you have to memorize them through listening and practice.
Here are 7 of the most common irregular past verbs used when discussing weekends. Go becomes went. I went to the beach. See becomes saw. I saw an old friend. Eat becomes ate. We ate at an Italian restaurant. Have becomes had. I had a relaxing time. Buy becomes bought. I bought some new clothes. Meet becomes met. I met my team for coffee. Sleep becomes slept. I slept in until 10 a.m.
Now, how do we form negative sentences in the past? This is where many learners make mistakes.
The golden rule for negatives in the simple past is use did not or the contraction didn't followed by the base form of the verb. Say, I didn't go out, not I didn't went. Say, she didn't watch the game, not she didn't watched. Say, we didn't have time, not we didn't had.
And for questions, put did at the beginning, followed by the subject and the base form. Did you do anything fun this weekend? Did you see that new action movie?
Let's practice this. Mia, I'm going to ask you a question in the past and you answer using both a positive irregular verb and a negative structure.
Ask away, Leo.
Mia, what did you do on Saturday night?
On Saturday night, I went to a new Mexican restaurant with my sister, but I didn't stay out late because I was tired.
Notice how Mia used went in the positive sentence but didn't stay in the negative sentence. Perfect grammar.
Now, telling a good story is about more than just listing individual verbs. You need time sequence connectors to glue your sentences together into a smooth story.
Without connectors, your story sounds robotic, like I woke up, I ate breakfast, I went to the park, I came home.
But with sequence connectors, it sounds fluent and engaging. Here are 5 essential connectors.
Connector 1. First of all, or to start with. Use this to introduce the beginning of your day or event. First of all, on Saturday morning, I slept in until 9 a.m.
Connector 2. Then or after that. Use this to move to the next chronological action. After that, I made a big pot of coffee and read the news.
Connector 3. Later on or in the afternoon. Later on, around 3 p.m., I met up with a few friends downtown.
Connector 4. Suddenly or out of the blue. Use this when something unexpected or surprising happens in your story. We were walking in the park when suddenly it started pouring rain.
Connector 5. Eventually or in the end. Use this to conclude your story. Eventually, we found a dry cafe, sat down, and had hot chocolate until the rain stopped.
Now, let's look at story reaction phrases. When someone is telling you about their weekend, you should react actively so the conversation stays alive.
If the news is positive or exciting, say, "No way, that sounds amazing. That must have been so much fun."
If the story involves something unfortunate or difficult, say, "Oh no, what a nightmare. That sounds exhausting. What happened next?"
Now, let's put all of these past tense verbs, sequence connectors, and active listening reactions into 2 realistic storytelling dialogues.
Dialogue 1 takes place at the office water cooler on Monday morning between 2 coworkers, Mia and Leo, recounting their weekends.
Morning, Mia. Happy Monday. How was your weekend? Did you get up to anything exciting?
Good morning, Leo. Oh, I had such a productive and fun weekend. First of all, on Saturday morning, I woke up early, did some gardening, and cleaned my house.
Nice. Did you stay home all Saturday?
No, after that, my best friends invited me to an outdoor food festival downtown. We went around 1 p.m. and tried so many delicious dishes, tacos, dumplings, and fresh fruit smoothies.
That sounds incredible. Was it crowded?
It was packed, but later on, out of the blue, the organizers announced a live jazz concert in the square. We stayed and listened to the music for 2 hours. What about you, Leo? How was your weekend?
Well, mine was a bit of a disaster, honestly.
Oh no, what happened?
On Sunday, I decided to go hiking up in the hills. I packed my backpack and headed out around 10 a.m., but after hiking for an hour, I realized I had taken the wrong trail.
No way. Were you completely lost?
Pretty much, and to make matters worse, my phone had 0 signal. But eventually, after walking for another 40 minutes, I met a group of experienced hikers who guided me back to the main road.
Wow, that must have been stressful. I'm so glad you made it back safely.
Yeah, in the end, I came straight home, ordered a large pizza, and didn't leave my couch for the rest of the night.
Dialogue 2 takes place over the phone where Leo tells Mia about an unexpected encounter from last night.
Hey Mia, you will not believe who I ran into yesterday evening.
Really? Who did you see?
I went to the downtown bookstore to pick up a novel. While I was browsing in the history section, someone tapped me on the shoulder. I turned around and it was our high school English teacher, Mr. Harrison.
Shut up. Mr. Harrison? Did you recognize him immediately?
Instantly, he hasn't changed at all. We caught up for about 20 minutes right there in the aisle. He asked about my podcast and told me he was so proud of what we're building on English Loom.
That is so heartwarming. What a small world.
I know, right? It totally made my day. Excellent. Now it's time for our favorite Level 2 segment, Say It Better.
In this segment, we highlight 4 very common English learners make when speaking in the past tense and show you how to fix them instantly.
Mistake number 1. I didn't went to work yesterday.
Why it's wrong. After the negative auxiliary didn't, you must use the base form of the verb, go, not the past form, went.
Say it better. I didn't go to work yesterday.
Mistake number 2. Did you watch that football match?
Why it's wrong. In questions with did, the main verb stays in the base form, watch.
Say it, Thamer. Did you watch that football match?
Mistake number 3. Last night I cooked dinner after I watched TV.
Why it's wrong. After requires a following noun or clause, after dinner. When connecting two standalone sentences, use after that or then.
Say it better. Last night I cooked dinner. After that I watched TV.
Mistake number 4. I have seen him yesterday.
Why it's wrong. When you mention a specific completed time in the past, like yesterday, last week, or in 2024, you must use the simple past, saw, not the present perfect, have seen.
Say it better. I saw him yesterday.
Time for our word tour recap of today's key level 2 vocabulary.
Word 1. What did you get up to? A natural idiom meaning what did you do? Example, what did you get up to over the weekend?
Word 2. Out of the blue, happening suddenly and unexpectedly. Example, out of the blue it started raining heavily.
Word 3. Eventually. In the end, especially after a long time or a lot of effort. Example, we walked for an hour and eventually found our way back.
Word 4. Run into someone. A phrasal verb meaning to meet someone unexpectedly. Example, I ran into an old classmate at the grocery store.
Word 5. First of all, used to introduce the first point or event in a sequence. Example, first of all, I need to finish this report.
Word 6. That sounds amazing/exhausting. Active listening phrases used to react to someone's story.
And now it is time for your very first Level 2 interactive homework assignment.
In the YouTube comment section below, write a short 3-sentence story about your last weekend. Sentence 1. Use first of all and a past tense verb to describe what you did on Saturday morning. First of all, I woke up at. Sentence 2. Use after that or later on to describe another activity you did. Sentence 3. Use a negative past structure, I didn't, to mention something you didn't do.
For example, first of all, on Saturday morning, I visited the local farmer's market. After that, I met my cousin for lunch downtown. I didn't stay out late because I wanted to wake up early on Sunday.
Write your sentences in the comments below. Mia and I will read every comment, reply with personalized feedback, and help correct any small past tense errors.
In episode 12, we will climb higher into level 2 to cover describing past holidays, travel adventures, and memorable trips in English.
Don't forget to subscribe, smash the like button if you enjoyed our level 2 premiere, and practice telling your weekend stories out loud every single day.
Keep climbing, stay dedicated, and we'll see you in episode 12.
Bye, everyone.
See you soon!